Just driving, everyone. Just checking out the back roads of Iowa here. You got a little bit of hill on the left here, and then on the right it's all open fields. Kind of hard to show you while I'm driving. I just wanted you to see what I look at every day. So just about every day I make this half an hour trip. You can see it's like goes way out. I make this trip every day out to the secret house. It's a half an hour away, and it's all back roads, all country scene. A lot of beautiful area. Yay, farm tractors. Love farm tractors. That little place there on the left, my son-in-law's brother is working on that place there, doing such a beautiful job. He has his own construction company. Sorry about the bouncing around. Road's a little bumpy here. So at least this road is paved. Most of them are stone or dirt back here. So a lot of the roads, I don't know if you can see that long line of dust coming up. That's a car coming up one of the back roads. Don't know how well you can see it on my phone. But you leave a rooster tail of dust that goes on for like a half a mile. It just, until the dust resettles, it's something. Gotta get up over here and see if you can see it. I think he's gonna beat us to the end. There he is. So I'm always seeing huge barn owls, not the little ones, the big ones, out here on this road. And some of them are like a foot tall, maybe even taller than that, and just so fat. They are the fattest owls I've ever seen. They must be eating really, really good. Must be a lot of moles or something out here. A lot of field mice. Something that's keeping them definitely entertained. Some old dilapidated houses there. Just taking you for a little drive today. Not real long. I don't want to make it super long. It's hot in this car. I don't have AC, and with my window down, it's just too noisy while you're trying to film. So I do want to get my window put back down. I just wanted to kind of show you some of the area. Absolutely gorgeous. You can see the dirt roads and stone roads. They're all over like that. Just all over like that. I was surprised when I got out here because Pennsylvania has a lot of dirt roads. And of course, I'm originally from Pennsylvania, if you did not know that. And a lot of covered bridges and all that beautiful scenery. I love Pennsylvania. The scenery in Pennsylvania is probably the absolute best. Oh, I think I just got bit by a mosquito. It's getting me. But out here, there's a lot out here. I was really surprised how many there was out here. Now, not like dirt roads in Pennsylvania. It's like the trees are real high on both sides and lots of brush and literally dirt, like dirt lanes, you know, on those roads. These are more wide out here and usually stone or dirt. I've been down one that was kind of narrow, but for the most part, just been all over. I should have given you a side shot of that road there. That would have been a perfect example. Ooh, yeah, I'm starting to sweat now. It's like 90-some degrees out today. And you can just see it is just very, very hot. And for as green as everything looks, everything is still very, very dry out here. It just looks like it's very, very green. For you smokers out there, please do not throw your cigarettes out the window right now, because even though it looks really green, it really isn't. Now we're gonna go through the little town of Kingston. Let me tell you, don't blink, because you're through it in about 2 seconds. This is the town of Kingston. And it's such a cute little town. I just love this little town. I think it's amazing. But there you go. These are the last couple houses in Kingston, right here. And the last one there on the left and the farm there on the right, that's it. That's all of Kingston you just went through. I think that's so adorable. It has like 2 little back roads on each side that kind of like run off into little dead ends, but it's like really adorable. I think there's maybe 15 houses, maybe 20 at the most out there on that. I just love that little town. I just think it's adorable. Every time I drive by, look at how wide and vast that is. I mean, it just goes on and on forever. You can just see it's just really flat out here. You do get hills, not a whole lot. I miss the mountains of Pennsylvania. I really, really do. The mountains of Pennsylvania is probably my absolute favorite. I've been over those. I've been over the Rockies. I've been over those Ozarks, you know, the Appalachians. I've been all up and down the East Coast on the Appalachians. Drove all over the U.S. So I've been all over in different areas. I love the Rockies too. The Ozarks are just absolutely gorgeous this time of year. I would like to go and do some more videos driving through there. Maybe next time I'm in Pennsylvania, I'll hit up some of the mountains up there and just show you some of the restaurants back in the mountains in Pennsylvania. Do not take credit card, and they do not take check. They only take cash. And it's very funny when you go into places like that, because almost everybody has a credit or a debit card nowadays, or still writing out checks. And these restaurants just, there's a lot of them that have where they only take cash. Or there's a McDonald's up there, they have a drive-through window, but they don't have no speaker box. So you look at you stop at the menu, you look at the menu, and then you drive up to the drive-up window and you place your order. And there's a lot of places that there's in Mount Union, Pennsylvania. And up there, because they do the sand quarries and all the, you know, different quarries up there, the water has been infected. So they get parasite in the water. So you can't buy anything that is for water use. At like McDonald's, they will only sell you a bottled water. They will not give you a cup of water. Their ice, they have to have transported in. from other places. They can't make ice there. It's a lot. It's just really surprising. So a lot of that place, that area up there has been infected, and you used to get some of the best water. There's a place called 1,000 Steps, and you used to get the best water up there. Absolutely loved this water growing up. The freshest spring water, you know, you drove right up to it and you would fill up your containers and drive it home, and it just came right out of the mountainside. It was just, oh my goodness, so good. And then, of course, they did all the sandblasting and the coring, and, you know, once they started that, it released a parasite into the water. Like, something somewhere was released, and it ruined the water. So you really don't have that fresh spring water anymore where you used to. And if you're on a well, it costs us like $10,000-$15,000 to have your well cleaned from this parasite, to kill this parasite off. A lot of people to this day dump Clorox down in their well, so they have to buy their drinking water elsewhere, you know, bottled water, and then just use their well water for showering, washing cars, and washing dishes, you know, laundry, that kind of stuff. But they, you know, so everything smells like bleach. You know, it always has this smell of bleach in the water. You have to. And if you ever have your water smell like sulfur, it's not actually sulfur in the water. There's a parasite that puts off the exact same smell. And that's how you know that it's either sulfur or it's a parasite. And then you gotta have your water tested. And once it's tested, they'll tell you if it's a parasite, you definitely got to pay for this. It's crazy to get your well cleaned and stuff put in there, you know, all the stuff you got to go through, and it's expensive. A lot of people up in that area can't afford that kind of stuff. It's very, very, you know, there's not a lot of jobs up there. It's not a lot of jobs. So a lot of people figure out how to work from home. A lot of resellers, different things like that. And I know people up there that have garage sales every day in the summer. Spring, summer, and fall. They're out there every day with their garage sales. You know, it's amazing because they have to make their money from somewhere. There's just not that many jobs up there. I wanted to move up there years ago with my dad before he died. I just could not find a job that paid well enough to be able to contain me, you know, be able to buy a place and, you know, all that other stuff. And of course, I didn't have that much money back then, you know, when he passed away. He passed away in 2008. So we're coming up here on our secret house soon, so I'm gonna let you go. I love you all. Have a wonderful day.